Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 in Lipinki. We are doing a harvesting contract. Got maybe about half of it done here. This is buckwheat, I believe. So we are going to get this finished, and then I'll be back with you.
Of gold, life to take, blazing at the end for quake. Under moonlight, shadows grow, harvest time we take it all. Cut it down, reap the grain, endless work, no refrain. Underpants and crops we claim, profits ours, feel the flame. Through the dark the gnomes arise, tiny and ruthless eyes, grab the leaves, crush the corn, under the cage, we are sworn. Step 1, steal your loot. Step 2, plow and root. Step 3, unknown to all. But step 4, watch you fall.
Right, well, that brings us to the end of this. As you can see, I don't know if anybody noticed it during the time lapse, but we have a collectible here. I don't know if we can get it though. For some reason, I feel like we got one already this month. I don't have anything logged for March, but for some reason, the last one I logged was February episode 13, which is by the Greenhouse Keeper. But for some reason, I think we picked one up after moving into March. I don't have it marked anywhere. I think we did it after harvesting our sorghum. So I think we did it at the gas station. Let me go back. I'm gonna go view my episode here real quick. We did. Yeah. So we did pick one up in March at the gas station. So we can't get one again until April. Last episode was 15. This is episode 16. So yeah, last episode we were in February. We cultivated field 56, which actually we cleaned up we tried to clean up the spill dry at the new grain mill. I had to get some mods to do that, but we cultivated field 56. That's the new one. Got the mods in to clean up the mess. We got a new seeder. We seeded 56 with triticale or triticale. I think triticale is the proper way, but I usually just say triticale because I'm lazy like that. We moved into March. I'd forgotten to weed 56. We did weed it at the end of last episode. It only did partial job. You know what? Let me keep moving while I talk. But before that, we harvested this sorghum in field 24, which gave us straw. And if you see here, this is buckwheat. I don't think on Nadenthal, the Canadian map, the buckwheat on that I don't think gave straw. I didn't think this would, but it did, just like the sorghum did. We can't collect this because this is a contract field. But yeah, I think we're going to have to go try bale the sorghum straw we ended up with. And, you know, I find it odd, because normally you don't get straw, so I don't know if that's a function of this map, or something goofy with this harvester. Not absolutely sure, but yeah, I'm gonna put this away, and we will get moving to deliver our buckwheat to the sell point, and then whatever is left we will put into our grain mill. I believe it should take the buckwheat, and we can make flour, or buckwheat groats, or whatever that is. So, park that up, get back to our truck. Where are we going? Right over there. So, we are 1 month away from having to move off the farm. We'd no longer be able to use it for storage. So that's going to be in April. I believe we have to be off the property by noon in April. I don't think we're going to be able to figure out a way to buy it right now. I think the bank's just going to take it, and we're going to be stuck somewhere else for now. Oh no, this is mustard. I thought it was buckwheat. Why did I think it was buckwheat the whole time? Can I do anything with mustard? What do we get for bonus just now? 260? I don't think I can put mustard in this thing. I think it has to be the oil mill, or the mustard production. What is there? I literally look at this like every time, and I can never remember. That's normal base game. Okay, here's the Lipinki stuff. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. No, because we have the little grain mill. Let's see. There is no mustard on the oil mill, which is weird because Nadenthal had mustard oil. It was the only thing you could do with it other than just sell it straight up. But this one has mustard processing plant. Just gives you jarred mustard. And then, oh, that's the extended. That's the other mod. So let's look at mustard. 1134 is the highest. Is farm. Are we at farm? We are. So we're just gonna sell that then. The rest of it. It's not a lot. I kept thinking it was buckwheat for some reason. It's crazy. Alright. So, oh, crashing into the tree. Going too hot. Alright, I'm gonna get this back to the yard, and I gotta take a look and see what we're gonna do next. I'm not gonna sit and and on the recording, so I'll get this back to the yard, and I'll be back with you. I actually have something with the greenhouse I gotta check too, so we'll do that when I come back. Okay, we are up at field 24. We are going to try bale this. Hopefully it functions with this weak tractor. Well, it is working. It's very slow, but it is working. I don't know why it's not shifting. Can we get moving here? This is kind of wild. A little cheaty with that widened pickup area. Well, at least we're moving now. But this would be even more terrible without it. And I think I've said before, I don't care about it, like, actually counting all of the things it picks up. But I like it looking clean. So I will get on with this, and I will be back with you.
Dust rising, choking my breath, torn raw. Sweat dripping, salt burns, cuts that claw. Steel groans, engine wheezes, fights the weight. Small machine against the earth, tempting fate. Bale of burden, won't let go. This field swallows every hope I sow. Tractor screams, but it can't break free. Bound by chains of this strong misery. Knuckles bleed, gripping tight on the wheel. Every gear shift another raw deal. Blades dull and the twine keeps snapping. Each bale feels like the world collapsing. Bale of burden, won't let go. This field swallows every hope I sow. Tractor screams, but it can't break free. Bound by chains of this strong misery. Strong misery. The sky spits fire clouds, watch and mock. Time moves slow, every second's a shock. Symphony of struggle, strings pulling tight. Hard rock echoes.
Right, well, as you can see, we have a different tractor. One of the neighbors felt bad. They saw us struggling. They let us borrow their, what is this thing? Z-Tour 12045. It's got 115 horsepower. They just restored it. So, they wanted to get some working hours on it to make sure it was running well. And they let us borrow it to finish up baling the field. So, they just asked that I bring it back over to the shop, and they'll pick it up later. So we're going to head back there and bring the baler back while we're at it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go get the trailer hooked up, and I have to bring the, I'm not going to drive the tractor all the way back to the farm to get the bale spike, so I'll throw the bale spike on the tractor, not on the tractor, yeah, on the trailer, and bring it over there with the truck, and we'll get those bales picked up, and then I'll be back with you. Right, so I loaded them up, and we are going to the animal dealer. Yeah, a little precarious, that stack of 6, and then I couldn't get them all in the trailer, so I just chucked one in the back of the truck, and am hoping for the best. So I gotta find the sell point for the animal dealer. I think it's actually across. Oh, they didn't want that sign. I think it's across from the entrance to the yard. It's over here. I don't know if I'm gonna have to back in. I don't know what it's gonna do with that bale that's in the truck. Yeah, I think this is the sell point for the bales. It's definitely a dump point. Let's make sure there's no other weird spot. Oh, there's a collectible back there. It's another one we can't get yet. Alright, phase 1. back the trailer in. It's a little sketchy, this tiny little trailer with this big truck. Get that over here. Hopefully this is the sell point. Yep. Can I get the truck far enough back? Yep. There we go. It's not the best price right now, but it's also not the worst, and I just don't have the ability to really hang on to them until like next January. So it was very nice of our neighbor, one of the other farmers in town, to let us borrow that tractor. That helped a lot. The Deutz really struggles, even with the upgrade we paid for. So we'll have to help out that that neighbor again sometime soon. Now the other thing I wanted to do, let's see, what was it? Bale the straw. We got a seed. We got a seed up there. The new drill is direct, so we don't have to cultivate. We have to remember to weed it. And let's jump back up to the tractor. And before, when I said bale spike, I meant pallet fork, because that's what we have. So, I think there's going to be a lot of cuts in this episode, because I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth here. So I'm going to go get the seed drill, and we'll see you back up at the field. Alright, here we are. We're going to do rye, and I'm going to start with this weird little area here. Alright, is functioning properly. So yeah, let's get around this utility pole here. I don't think I have to be perfect, because we can still overlap with the up and down runs. But I probably don't really need to do this. I think I've seeded it and everything before without worrying about this. But, or planted it probably before. No, that's not the right thing I wanted to connect on. GPS that probably wouldn't exist on this tractor. But yeah, anyways. At least this way I don't have to fight going around it. If I happen to not catch something there, then I don't have to worry about it. It's kind of all set. So let's spin around here and get going on the ups and downs. And then I'll do the headlands later. And I will be back with you when we are done.
Metal beast, cauldron smoke, weak engine, wheels that choke, sowing rye, fields of despair, powerless roar fills the air. Underpowered, but I won't fall. Grinding gears, I give it my all. Tractor screams, but I defy. Planting vengeance, sowing rye. Soil resist, blades barely bite. Rusty chains, a farmer's fight. Plow the ground, a rebel stream. Rye will rise, a golden scream.
Well, this has been a little bit of a struggle as well. Maybe we should have asked to borrow the Z-Tour for a little bit longer. definitely a lot easier than the baling. Oh, we missed a spot. But this doesn't take PTO power. This is it's just hydraulics for the some of the movement of the bits, I guess, and then some of the actual action is powered by the turning of the wheels. Is what I suspect, anyways. Let's check the map. I want to see what might be next. Let's check this real quick. Growth stage 3 out of 5. 4 out of 7. So I think the sorghum will be done next. So that'll be the next one that we should be having to seed. So I'm going to leave this up here. Instead of trucking it all about. And we'll be losing the yard anyways. So I don't know where we're going to put it. We'll just sneak it in over here for now. Ooh, don't want to do any crop destruction. So we'll pop that there. I have to go get the weeder. I kind of want to bring the cultivator over here too, because there's a cultivating contract, if it's still active, in field 25 right next to there. So let me go figure out a way to get those over without driving back and forth. And then I'll be back with you. Alright, so Walter helped us out, and we loaded him up on the little trailer. It was a little sketchy, but we stayed on the side roads and the paths instead of going on a main road. Otherwise, I think the local law enforcement would have a little beef with us. But we're gonna go, and I think I'm just gonna time lapse. Actually, let me look real quick at our contracts. Cultivating 25. We'll accept that. Oh, we never collected this one. So let's do that now. Let's see what else has popped up. Spelt. That's a pretty big one. That'll take forever. That'll definitely take forever. There's no way. Okay, that's those. What about these cultivating? That's a big one. That's a pretty big one too. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do those. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna time lapse the weeding and the cultivation all together, and I'll be back with you. It'll be a bit of a long one, but maybe we'll have a good AI song to go with it. Well, I wonder if this is going to finish it off. I missed a lot of little bits. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's good. I think we'll leave it here for this episode. Just take a quick look around and see what we got going on. We'll collect this contract first, though. So we have field number 1, probably a couple months out. Forgot about lime. I don't think we need it, though. I think we did it before we planted the sorghum that we just harvested. I'm not going to do it every time. What I should actually do, though, is not do straw anymore. It's that a little extra money, but maybe I can just get a better yield with mulch, the debris, the chaff the harvester blows out as the mulch for the slightly, a little bit of extra fertilizer, basically, little yield bonus. So yeah, this is like 2 months out. Yeah, because the next growth phase of the heads will be full size and brown, or whatever. Or no, they'll still be green, but it'll be full size. And then after that, it'll be ready to harvest. We planted our rye over here, and I did the weeding this time. I did not forget, so hopefully that's okay. That should be 4 months. And we have triticale over here, which has our should say partial weeds. Yeah, weeds partial. So we're gonna lose a little bit of yield. Oh, we have to fertilize this. We'll set up for we'll set our stuff up for next month. We'll leave the weeder here. Because we're going to need that. Should I bring the trailer back? Nah, I'll deal with the trailer later. I don't think we're going to need it right away. So let me get back to the farm and I'll pick up the spreader. And we'll go deliver that to the other field so we remember to take care of the fertilizing next episode. I think we've done enough this time. I am trying to get the episode lengths down a little bit. I think the 40 minutes to an hour or more sometimes is a little excessive. I don't know how other people can cut it down and seem to get so much done in half-hour episodes. Maybe I can just do more cuts or something, but I'm definitely doing some in this. Yeah, so I will go get the fertilizer spreader and we'll go deliver that and we'll check on the mill. Okay, here we are. I did buy another bag of fertilizer. Super strength moving my tractor by accident. Yet again, super strength on again, and I don't know why. Yeah, so the dealer got some lower cost fertilizer and seeds. So that's going to help us out a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what this yield bonus ends up being once we've fertilized it with the partial weed situation. So how is this doing? The grain mill has quite a bit of rye and sorghum in it still. Both running. And almost a pallet of flour. So hopefully that'll work out well. But yeah, so next episode, I think what we'll end up doing is we'll start with probably fertilizing. And I don't know what else. We'll see, I guess. I hope we don't have to quite move into April yet, because that'll be a problem for our yard situation. But we might have to just to progress. So, or we'll just pass through some time in March and see what happens. Maybe we'll have some flour to sell. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode of Farming Simulator 25 in Lipinki. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.